Peak for peak at their absolute primes, who is better, Max Holloway or Conor McGregor? How about this one with two of the longest win streaks in UFC history, but at their best, would you rather Merab or Anderson Silva? This one's been more relevant recently with Pereira getting the belt back. At their absolute best, who is the better fighter in the cage, Alex Poatan Pereira or Daniel Cormier? In their championship forms, I'm talking JDM right now and Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. Who is the better fighter between these two? And then finally, who is better at their best, Brandon Moreno or Dustin Poirier? Now for this first one, it's super tough because I love Max Holloway, but I got to give the slight lean to the Conor McGregor that beat Jose Aldo and Eddie Alvarez. That guy was just untouchable. And remember guys, this is not about their career or their accolades or their resume. This is just at their best who was better. For Anderson Silva versus Merab, Merab is on a hot streak right now, but I think peak Anderson Silva may be the greatest fighter we have ever seen, so I'm leaning towards Anderson Silva for this one. Then we got Poatan versus Daniel Cormier, another tough one, but I just think it's got to be Daniel Cormier. If it wasn't for John Jones, this guy would probably be a bona fide top 5 fighter of all time. Give me DC. Next up, we got Peter Yan versus JDM, and I'm actually going to give the slight lean to Peter Yan here. I think the Peter Yan that fought Jose Aldo, that fought Aldo the first time, is one of the most skilled fighters we have ever seen. He was at his athletic peak. Give me Peter Yan, no mercy. And then finally, we got Brandon Moreno versus Dustin Poirier. This is the toughest one by far. If you're going off resume, Dustin Poirier has so many great wins. But then once again, if Deiveson Figueiredo doesn't exist, Brandon Moreno may be one of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. But I'm going to give the slight nod to Brandon Moreno just because he was able to get it done in the big moment, in the big championship fight where Dustin Poirier was not. But that wasn't really his fault because he was going against all-time greats. But you know what? Deiveson Figueiredo is also an all-time great, and Brandon Moreno was able to beat him. So I got to give the slight nod to Brandon Moreno, but I could be swayed here.